So then, vote for me, Al-Yahnai Hawkins. I'm a poor man. I'm down on that ground grassroots level where I've had many injustices done against me, and I'm going to fight against them tooth and nail so that we can have a country again that is run by law. The same law pertains to a farmer as it does to a duck hunter. If you go over the speed limit and you're told you're going to get a ticket and you do so and you get a ticket, don't complain. That's for safety reasons. But there's a lot of money being made that's not for safety reasons and just for downright greed. And by paying farmers not to grow crops means there's less crops for us to have. From what I had read many years ago was that there was a time that the government wanted to save a few $1,000,000 per year. So what they did was they sold off all our surplus wheat and corn and everything else, and I believe it may have been sold to the Vatican. I'm 63 years old, my memory may fail me on that, but I'm sure if you do some research, you'll find out some interesting things, which shows our country's just going down and down and down, being emasculated. Are our farmers and the backbone to our country that we need to pay a whole lot more attention to, because it only makes common sense. Instead of paying farmers not to grow crops, why don't we let the farmers work and grow crops? Sell those crops to whoever they can sell them to, and the surplus we will take. We'll pay them for it. We will save money most likely. I mean, we have burnt trees all over this country, my friends. Take a look what's taking place. Why not take lemons and turn it into lemonade? Normally, we've got these tree huggers that don't want us to use trees. And I say what we need are youth camps to take some of these juvenile delinquents along with others that needn't be in prison but can learn a trade and become a healthy part of society. Put away from the regular population, cutting down these trees and in furnaces, burning them down to ashes to where we could send these ashes out to all the farmers to put on those fields to grow these crops. And it's a win-win situation. We'll be saving American taxpayer dollars and helping to feed the poor. Helping to feed, well, there are rich people that are getting hungry too because some of these places don't have food, and we can put an end to a lot of that, or at least help to curb it. See, instead of paying them not to farm and giving them the price of what all their labors and everything would do to de-emasculate the Americans' backbone, the farmers, I say we should, instead of paying the farmers not to farm when they want to instead let them farm, let them sell their products off to those in America that will buy it, pushing the prices down a little bit on those things, and we'll buy their excess. And with the money we save, because we're getting something instead of emptying our wallets for nothing, and so the farmer gets to work, he gets to sell his grain, we get to eat, and with the excess that we buy that they grow, I'm certain we could have other organizations or even our own military to fly these things to those areas where they're lacking food and ensure with our military powers that the hungry actually get the help. And not those that are, they're corrupt leaders or whatever else, the bullies around them, but to ensure they get to eat. I think that's a wonderful plan. What do you say? If you think it's cool, vote for me. There's a lot of other things I have to show shortly here in the future that may amaze you as well. And no, I'm not a Republican and I'm not a Democrat. I'm an ambassador of the Almighty. An independent, I guess you can call me, that doesn't take sides between Dracula and the Wolfman, or the donkey and the elephant. I don't interact with those things. They need to make their laws, but with me as president, I can veto them before they go into effect. Then I can also get rid of a whole lot of other shenanigans that have been taking place, robbing the people. Vote for me and you'll be amazed. Bye.